It's that time again. It's draw preview time for the Australian Open, and this one is for the women's side. Stay tuned, buckle up. We're going to be going through every single match and giving our predictions.
That's right, Ben. It is Australian Open time. And who is going to win this year's Ladies Australian Open? It's the first slam of 2026. Aryna Sabalenka is the favourite. Iga not had the best preparation. She's second favourite. We've got Rybakina, maybe Anisimova, Coco Gauff. So many names, but it could, of course, be anyone. And I'm interested to see who you're going to pick.
That's right. And like we do with every single draw preview, we go through the past champions first. And obviously last year, it was a first-time champion, Madison Keys, winning in 3 sets against Sabalenka, preventing the three-peat. She was on for it, didn't manage to achieve it. And Sabalenka, well, she'll be back looking to grab her third Australian Open title this year in 4 years. Ash Barty, she was back in 2022. Naomi Osaka, 2021. Sophia Kenin, 2020. And that was where the podcast began. If you remember, our first ever slam that we did on the podcast, it was the Australian Open in 2020. And Sophia Kenin being the champion. It was a crazy time, and it's crazy to think 6 years we've been doing this, and we've seen all of these fantastic tournaments in the meantime.
Anisimova last year only made the second round of the Australian Open. So let's see if she can do better this year round, not defending many points. And then she ended the year reaching both finals of Wimbledon and the US Open. So if she continues that run, Anisimova could easily find herself into yet another Grand Slam final. And that's why she is so short on the bookmakers.
Number 4 seed. She has her own quarter in a slam. And I don't think we've ever said that before about her. I'll be interested to see how all the Americans get on. There's a lot of top Americans, Coco Gauff, Jess Pegula, Madison Keys, Anisimova. They've got the who's who, but the main two staples at the top of the women's game always seem to be Sabalenka and Iga. And that's where we'll start in the draw. It will be Sabalenka, the number 1 seed. She's the favourite to win it. I know that people were even commenting, saying I put Sabalenka on the thumbnail. Well, yeah, that's because she's the favourite, not Madison Keys. Madison Keys not having a great form coming into this either. But I will have Sabalenka winning her first match. She's up against, I believe it's a wild card or qualifier. So I think a nice, easy start for her.
Yeah, I mean, Sabalenka is the best player at this event the last 3 years. She's made the last 3 finals, lost last year in the final, but she's the outright favourite for a reason. And something to note, Iga, as much as she started the year not great, she's not good here at the Australian Open.
No, that is... it used to be Wimbledon. It was the worst one. Yeah. But now we can safely say that's not the worst one because you won it last year. So now she'll be looking to the Australian Open. And I think similar with Carlos Alcaraz, this is the one which is eluding both of them now. So maybe they can sit down together and come up with a plan of how to win the Australian Open. Obviously, Sabalenka's the favourite. Jannik Sinner's the favourite on the other side. They'll have to get probably past either of those to win the title.
Yeah, and these names aren't right as well, by the way. So that top name should be the Raducanu girl, the lady you were talking about before, the qualifier.
Yep, correct.
But yeah, Sabalenka winning. Pavlyuchenkova, I think, will beat Bay. Is a Chinese player, but not the one you've got listed. Potapova to beat Leymans. I'm going to be having Raducanu beating Swiatek from Thailand. I don't know anything about her.
I don't know a lot. I think that I saw the name pop up potentially when Eala was. No, I have not seen this name myself, so I'm interested to see how she'll perform against Raducanu. But I think Raducanu will get the win. Moving down,
she did make 100 in the world.
Okay.
On the 9th of June 25, that was her career high. She's born 2002, which makes 23, which is
Playing,
crazy to think.
playing well coming in, won a tournament on
Yeah,
hard
it
court.
might not be that easy for Raducanu. I know you're going to be going big on her. I'm going to have Emma winning, but I think let's watch out for it. Could be a really tough match for her.
Undefeated this year. So you never know. Everybody's was giving me some stick after the draw reaction about Mboko, because I said she hadn't really won anything else other than the title in Canada. She obviously had won one other 250 title and gone deep in some other tournaments, but I was saying she's only won one big title. That was more what I was alluding to. She has a talent, so that's why she's the number 17 seed. And I think
She's also in the final, which she's going to be playing tonight against Mira Andreeva of Adelaide.
So there you go. She's pretty good. Or she could be absolutely knackered and not be at her top game. And you know what happens if you win the tournament before the Australian Open?
First round.
Bad omen. That's it. Bad omen.
Okay, I'm going to be having Sakatsuma here, the qualifier. I'll go
Nally.
I'm going to go Kudermetova. Why not? Just for old time's sake.
Who's the other one? I don't know if it's
Guma Maristana Zuleta de Reyes.
Yeah, I'll go with that one. Yeah,
the name you've got.
Yeah, I'm not going to repeat that.
Clara Towson. I'm going to have Alexandrova. Tough match though. I like Sommes. I think she's good.
I might go with Sommes here. I'm going to go for an upset early
that
doors.
Would be a ridiculous upset, but it is possible. Mandlik versus Bonda. I'll have Anna Bonda.
Yeah, Bonda.
Haddad Maya against Putin Saver.
Putin Saver for me.
I'll go Kostyuk. She's playing well.
Yeah.
Eva Jovic, who is a 6 now. Pretty insane.
Brilliant. Yeah, it's great.
Priscilla Hon versus Marina. I'm going to go for the Canadian. Marina Stakusic.
I'm going to go Hon.
I don't know much about her, but I got sold on the fact that she's got a sitch at the end of her name. And I feel like tennis players are great when they've got a nice little itch at the end. Like your favourite, Novak.
That's it. I like a player with an itch. Sure. Right. Okay. Let's. I'll have Freck going through in the next one. Paolini to beat Sasnovich is actually a really tough match because even though she used to be quite good, she went completely off the boil for ages. Now she's actually back playing a bit better again. So I think a tough match, but I think she still wins it.
Coco, Danilovic, Storm Hunter, Vondrausova, if she's not injured, but who knows? Mukova, exactly the same for her if she's not injured. And this is the big one. Alicia Parks, Alex Eala, winnable on paper. Surely we're going to see some big tournament from Eala. I'm going to pick her to win.
Yeah, I think that this would be a massive moment. Obviously, the US Open was huge for her, getting that win in the first round. Didn't she beat Clara Towson, I believe? So I think this is another big opportunity. She's only played big players at slams, really, since she's come onto the scene. She played the reigning champion at Wimbledon, Krejcikova, did well against her, won against Towson as well. Now we'll see her. It's a slightly easier opposition, I would say. I'm expecting her to win.
This may surprise you. Anne Lee, Camilla Osorio. I'm going Anne Lee.
That doesn't surprise me. Go on, Anne Lee. One of my favourites. Had her in the semi-finals in my draw preview back in 2021 or something crazy like that. That never happened.
Emma Navarro. I think I've had her in my semi-finals as well at one point. Svitolina. I've bigged her up. I'll be backing her. Francesca Jones. I think she is the best British player, women's player on tour
ever.
So I'm going to be having her of all time.
Yeah, exactly. I quite like her as well. She hasn't had to qualify, which is impressive in itself. She's actually been playing.
I actually don't think that. I think Sonne Cartel is better.
She beat Emma Navarro recently, Francesca Jones. So I'm going to go off the back of that. I think it's pretty good. So I'll go with her to win this first round match.
Yeah, I love Blinkova, Snyder to beat Krejcikova, Yastrenska.
Krejcikova, I'm going to have to knock out Schneider here.
Tomjanovic for the Aussie vibes.
It's not for me.
This is a good one. Sakari versus Jean. I mean, Sakari, Grand Slam, first round. it has been something to behold. We should probably just talk about it because Sakari, let's bring it up. I'm going to bring her career stats up
I was just going to do the same
because I'd need to see what's actually been happening to verify it. But yeah, so since 2021, in 2021, she got to the semi-final of Roland Garros and the semi-final of the US Open. The 4 years afterwards, it's just been pretty dismal. We've seen one fourth round, a few free rounds, third rounds, but mainly first round. Last year, she went out in the first round of the Australian Open, first round of Roland Garros, second round of Wimbledon, and third round of the US Open. So it got slightly better.
Maybe it's growing.
She's better on the hard court slams, marginally. 14 wins, 10 losses here in the past, but I don't know. This you could make a case for Jean.
Picked up her biggest win only this week as well. She defeated Carlos Alcaraz in the 1 point slam. So she's coming off the back of that. Got to have a lot of excitement. A lot of the crowd will be getting behind her now. Surely, after defeating Alcaraz, she goes on and potentially even wins the Australian Open. Would you not say?
Go then, go for it. So you've got her beating Jean then.
Yes, come on, Sakari.
I'm going to go for it too. I'm having her beating Jean, but just. I'll have Mira Andreeva, who's currently in the final, beating Donna Vekic. Pegula to win.
Yep.
Arango Kessler. Not sure. I'll probably go Kessler.
Yeah, I'm going Kessler. It's
tough. You like Arango?
Yeah, I do. But on this fast hard court, not so much.
She might have the cap on.
Back to front. I know. It's perfect. That's why I love her. We got Seedle I'm going to go for in this next match.
Yep.
Yep.
Badosa.
Yep.
Fernandez.
Agreed.
Who withdrew from a tournament.
So
hopefully she's okay. Karolina Pliskova. That's a name I've not seen for a while.
Yeah, one of your faves. Playing Sloane Stephens. I think Sloane will beat her.
She was back last year, was she?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't see her name.
We didn't touch her. I don't think she did particularly good, but in Adelaide, she pulled out before. Brisbane, she pulled out. And then in October, she played and lost in straight sets. Yeah, I mean, she's not been playing much at all. I don't know. I never really liked her before, so I'm going to have Sloane Stephens winning.
Yep, Sloane. I'm going to be going for Bejlek. I'll go with Bejlek to beat Kruger.
You might want to change the screen as well because you're still showing.
I might. Oh, apologies. Yeah, I'm just been going down. I'm doing my own bracket.
That's fine. Madison Keys, Noskova. I'll have Taylor Preston or Zhang. Probably Zhang.
I'm going to go Preston because she's on such a fantastic run this week, beating Raducanu, which some people didn't even think was possible.
Yeah, I'm going to have Kalinina.
Jinyu Wong for me.
Ostapenko.
I mean, yeah, maybe. I'll go with it. Kenin to beat Stearns.
I'll go Peyton Stearns. Why not? Always a good story. Marcinko. I think she's brilliant. Even though Eala beat her.
She did. She destroyed her as well. That makes me think that Maria's going to beat her now. I think she's low on confidence after that loss.
Udvardy to beat Siniakova.
I'm going to go with Siniakova.
Anisimova, Rybakina.
Yep.
Golubic. I feel like these two always play them. I don't know if it's in my mind, but they probably don't. But they're just journeyman names.
I'm going to go Golubic then.
I always do as well, but who knows?
It's one of your favourites.
Can't pick that one. Fruhvirtova.
Yeah, versus Sun. I'm going to go with Linda.
You're going to go for Joint? I know you like her.
Yes, Maya Joint. Come on, the future.
There's a few Thai players now, isn't there, around? We've got Lanleda Tararudi as well, who qualified.
Yeah. This one, I believe I saw her playing in was it like the EA Games or something? I think that's the one which was played over in Asia where Eala was the champion. No, Eala won it. But okay. I believe I saw the name when because obviously she's from over that side of the world. But I don't know when. Yeah, far too good.
I'll go Salona Sierra, Kasatkina.
Yeah.
Bencic. That's a tough match for Balta, by the way. Horrible draw for her.
Very
Really
bad.
horrible. And she's going to want to do well here at the Australian Open. Obviously, being with Alex de Minaur, there's going to be that expectation, I think, that to do well. So tough draw. Osaka to beat Rusic. I'll have Eva Lee is knocking out Sursteyer. Inglis to win. Samsonova.
Yes, I could go on. Oh, Laura Siegemund. She's been like the Grand Slam queen of late.
Go on then, you do it. I'm not.
I
always knock her out. Every
I know
year
you do.
I knock her
I'm
out.
gonna back her. Yeah. I think Samsonova. She's been another name that's disappeared off the scene a bit.
Now this is my favourite English player or British player, Sonny Cartel.
Yeah,
she's better than Francesca Jones. She's the number one.
But does she beat Kalinskaya though? That's a big ask.
You'd have been better off putting Sonny Cartel inside your top 10 than Raducanu.
Maybe.
I'm tempted to do a side bet with you that Cartel finishes higher in the rankings than Raducanu. I'm going to put it out there as a little side wager.
And higher than Noskova?
No.
Oh, okay. Cartel to beat Kalinskaya.
Oh, you think it's happening as well?
I like her. I think that she's been playing well early in this season as well.
I'll have Cocciaretto.
Yep.
Zarazua.
Nah, Boskova. And then Yuan. Oh, Yuan's been playing quite well as well, though.
Not a nice one, maybe, for Iga there. But I think she should be all right for a few rounds anyway.
Yeah, I hope so. We want to see her going deep.
So these ones pick itself anyway. Sorry. Was you going to say something?
No, I just said that exactly the same thing. I'm actually going to have Pavlyuchenkova getting 2 close sets, but I think Sabalenka is going to be far too strong for the Russian. And then we got Raducanu, and I think we're going to get the matchup. We're going to get Raducanu Sabalenka in the 3rd round.
Okay, I'm going to have Potapova to beat Raducanu.
Ah, sad.
I'll go Mboku.
Yep.
Clara Towson to beat Kudermetova.
Yep, Towson.
Alexandrova.
Sonmez.
Kostyuk.
Yep, agreed.
I'm back in seeds. It's not going to happen. Probably not going to happen, but I am back in the seeds this year.
Jovic.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
I have a feeling Fret could beat Paolini, but I'm not bold enough to go for it. I think 3 sets.
I hope that doesn't happen. That would be a real letdown.
Paolini's going to struggle her way through this one.
You secretly want her to lose now just because I've got her in the top 10, which is
really... I still really like her. I just don't think she's going to have a great year. Keep saying it. Coco Gauff to beat Danilovic.
Yeah, go on then.
And I'm going to be going for Storm Hunter to beat Vondrausova.
I mean, you got to have some seeds going out. We have some going out. Guess this is one. Eala to beat Mukova.
Yeah, I'm going for it. Another one.
Come on. Anne Lee.
Mukova needs to not play very well because if she does, as much as I like Eala, for me, Mukova's better. She will beat her.
She might be like carrying an injury. Who knows? Navarro to beat Lee.
Svitolina.
Yeah, to beat Jones.
Sneijder.
I might have Krajciks going through another bit. Yeah,
I know. Snyder's going to kill that little section for you.
Maybe.
I'll have Yastremska beating Tomjanovic.
Yep, Yastremska.
Mir Andreeva to beat Sakari.
Ah, poor Sakari. Second round exit again.
Although Mir Andreeva, if she's just won this event, the final's going to be later on. Then
she's young. She can handle it.
Who's to say that she doesn't just go out?
She can handle it. Pegula. I was going to say Tesla. Tesla.
Elon Musk. No.
Yeah. Pegula to go through.
I'll go Badosa.
Agreed.
Leylah Fernandez, Madison Keys, Noskova. I like that section.
Yeah, I think this is a lot of seeds. I don't really like it when I see them all flying through.
I'm going to have Ostapenko going out, though. I'll have Kalinina winning.
I'm going to have Taylor Preston knocking out Noskova.
I'm then going to go...
And Jinyu Wang knocking out Ostapenko.
I'm going to go Marcinko. I'm on a different... I've got different names.
Kenin coming through.
No, this is ridiculous. Anisimova, you still got her in there.
We agree on that one.
Rybakina.
Yeah.
Joint.
Yes, joint.
We're joint in that decision. Mertens. Bencic, Osaka.
Yep.
Samsonova, why not?
Siegemund.
Sonne Cartel for sure.
Oh, hasn't Kochesto just been to a final as well, I believe?
She's
So
quite
this
good.
is been in good form. And then Iga from the bottom.
Yeah.
There we go. Is the big one. Sabalenka Raducanu. Is it going to be the big upset, JG, of this entire tournament? Is Raducanu going to do it? Is she going to take out the two-time Australian Open champion?
I do not have Emma Raducanu here like Ben does, his beloved favourite tennis player of all time. I've got Potapova. It's the same outcome. It is Aryna Sabalenka.
Yeah, it will be Sabalenka winning this one. Sadly for Raducanu, she'll put up a bit of a fight, but it won't be enough. This one is a real entertaining matchup in the third round, though.
Good one, yeah.
Mboko versus Towson. This one, it could be hard hitting. And I think Mboko, I've put her deep in a slam before and it didn't really pan out great for me. But maybe everybody attacking me in the comments, I'm now doubling down on putting her further again. Maybe they've got in my head, JG.
Yeah, I'm happy you've done it because it's a mistake. I think because she's doing so well right now into that final, of course, we don't know what the outcome is. It might be probably everyone who's listening already knows once we put this out. I think that she's going to struggle at the Australian Open because of that. She's done all right for the first two rounds. I think Clara Towson beats her in this one. I'm going to have Kostyuk beating Alexandrova in the next one. I'm going Jovic to beat Paolini. This is where Paolini crashes out.
Jovic is also still playing the tournament as well, I believe. So
I didn't know that, actually.
I think, or if not, she just literally just finished playing. So it's one of those. They've both gone deep. Obviously, we were just speaking a second ago, saying it could affect.
Oh, so you're right. Yeah, Cocciaretto in the final.
Yeah, exactly. So this is what I'm saying.
Well, I've done it now. It's too late.
It's the same thing. They're young players, though. And if anybody can do it, we're talking about Mira Andreeva. All the players who actually get into these finals are actually young players. So you'd think if anyone can do it and come in and still perform, it would be them. However, I'm going to be going for Jasmine Paolini. I think she's got too much power, and I think it will be too much for Evie Jovic. Evie Jovic is good, but I don't think she's quite the finished product yet. But I could have missed a trick. Maybe a top 10 that I should have picked this year. Went for Radu, didn't I?
Coco Gauff, lovely draw, really, when you think about it. I don't think it's too bad at the start. I'll have her beating Storm Hunter. Eala Navarro. I mean, your heart says Eala, head says Navarro. I'm following my heart on this occasion. I'm going for Eala.
I don't think it's that crazy to say, though. I think that it's definitely a winnable match. Not out of all of the bigger seeds, I always think Navarro is the one maybe with less power. So if she's able to take the power to her, more the power to her. Yeah, okay. So on to the next one. We've got Svitolina. I think she'll beat Krejcikova. I don't think you've got the same matchup, but
I've got Sneijder, but I'm having Svitolina win. I have Mira Andreeva winning against Jastrzemska. Pegula to beat Badosa.
I'm going to actually have... I think Pegula's going to struggle. I think we're going to see Paula Badosa knock her out. She's not done too well at the Australian Open. Never even made a semi-final here, a few quarterfinals. But yeah, I'm going to go with that. Big hitting Badosa to knock her out.
Noskova, Kalinina. I'm going to have Noskova.
I'm going to have Keys to beat Fernandez.
Anisimova.
I'm not sure if I'm on the same little bit as you. I've got Taylor Preston or Jinyu Wang. I'm going to have...
What do you mean you're not on the same bit? Where's Anisimova for you then?
Yeah, you're one below me. That's all.
Oh, right, okay.
I'll have Anisimova, though, beating Kenin.
Rybakina. It's got to be.
Against the home
country.
Not bad
for her either, is it, at the start?
Pretty good, yeah. I mean, these will suit her. These courts very fast. As the serve was firing. Bencic to beat Mertens.
Mm-hmm.
Osaka to beat Siegelmund.
Yep.
And Cartel to beat Iga. No? No, I don't think so.
I mean, you say you don't think so. I think I'm going to make a big claim. Cartel to take a set.
I don't think she's up to that level yet, but I'm impressed with what I've seen, but it's not Iga level tennis yet.
Cartel.
I mean, to
Yeah,
beat
I'm going for a
Navarro.
set, but she's not going to win against Iga, I don't
No,
think.
I don't think so. I don't think she has
At
a
the
chance.
top, Sabalenka to beat Towson, Kostyuk to beat Jovic. I
Sabalenka
think
to beat
Eala, this is too much, but what a match it would
Yeah.
be. If we get round of 16, Coco Gauff, Eala, really good for the tournament. A lot of people will be super pleased for it, but Coco Gauff should win.
Yeah, Kostyuk Sabalenka again at the top, which is going to be interesting. Those two always seem to meet. Coco Gauff will be too strong for you, Eala. I agree with you. Svitolina Andreeva. It's like the old school versus the new school. Who will teach the other one a lesson? I think Mia Andreeva.
Yeah, me too.
She could both be tournament winners coming in as well.
I think whoever wins that is going to fancy their chances. They're going to feel really confident. It's a big confidence boost win. Or it could just demoralize them because they'll be so tired. It'll be like a 4-hour match.
And then that could ruin the rest of their tournament. Yeah. Exactly. Badosa
Keys
versus
Pegula. I'm going Keys.
I got Badosa versus Keys, and I think Keys will go out early in this one.
What are you doing with Badosa?
I don't know. I've got like some weird.
Has she been playing?
I don't even know. I'm just going off a bit of feeling at the moment. Just going off a bit of feeling.
She played in Adelaide and lost to Balskova.
Doesn't fill me with confidence.
All right. Anisimova to beat Noskova.
She did beat her in Brisbane. Same player. So, yeah, not much to go off. But, yeah, I've got Anisimova beating Jinyu Wang.
I'm going Rybakina to beat Bencic.
Agreed. And then I think I'm going to have Osaka beating Iga.
Me too.
Oh,
Iga, you knew I was going to do it as well.
I didn't even know this was a matchup until just then. So
I did. I saw it on Twitter.
Okay. So yeah, that would be a nightmare matchup. Obviously, Iga doesn't really like these super fast Australian.
I just think about that match they played at Roland Garros where Osaka had it done.
Yeah, and then it just fell apart a bit.
Yeah, so right to the top, Sabalenka, Kostyuk.
Sabalenka. Sadly for Kostyuk, she gets.
I don't know.
I do.
If we're going to have an underdog story, for me, Sabalenka goes out a little earlier, and Kostyuk would beat her. But I'm going to play it safe, Saba.
I don't think that Kostyuk's quite got enough power to hang with her. That's the problem. Gauff versus Andreeva. I just want to double check something before we go into this one.
Head.
Not even head to head. I just want to just check how. Obviously, we can't really base too much on how Mia Andreeva did in past years because she's barely been on the tour. So last year she did the 4th round and the 4th round in 2024 as well. So she's done 4th rounds consistently. Is this going to be even
the head
better?
to head is they've played 4 times and Coco's beat her all 4 times.
Yeah, I mean she's the better player for sure right now, but she's growing. That's why it's difficult to even look into any
fight on the clay in Rome. 6-4 tie break, and it was to 5. It was a really tight tie break, that one.
Coco Gauff, best. She got to the quarterfinals last year, semi-finals in 2024. Yeah, I'm going to go with Coco Gauff. I think after the lead up to this tournament, it's got to start taking its toll on Mia Andreeva, and that's the only reason I'm picking Gauff here, because I think there's a lot of tennis played before the tournament. Not always wise.
Okay, I'm going to go Mia Andreeva.
Nice. I'm having Anisimova. I'm having Anisimova beating Badosa.
I'm having Anisimova as well.
Oh, she's starting the year well. Continue where she left off. Rybakina against Osaka down the bottom.
It's too similar, our brackets. I don't like these ones.
Yeah, it's the start. It's all going to be won in the first few rounds. That's where ours differ really at the moment. I think there's going to be a lot of people having these.
You're going to go Rybakina, right?
They've never played before.
That's insane. I'm having Rybakina.
I might go Osaka then.
Do you actually believe it though?
Well, from how well she's won it twice before, and how well she was playing last year, I think she's growing as a player. As weird as it is to say,
We've
she's
both
come
got her
back.
inside the top 10.
Exactly. So there's got to be some big results from her throughout this 2026. And what better places than the Australian Open or the US Open? That's what's going to get her
I
into
feel
the
like a
top 10.
semi-final for her she'd be quite pleased with.
I think so as well. Yeah. So if we go all the way back to the top, we've got, well, have we got the same? I've got Gauff, Sabalenka.
I've got Saber Andreeva, and at the bottom,
Okay.
Anisimova, Rybakina.
And I've got Anisimova versus Osaka.
So an A at the end of every name.
Well,
Does
not
happen
for
quite a
me.
bit on the moment.
Goff.
Goff ruined it for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Got Sabalenka, Andreeva, Anisimova, Rybakina.
Yeah. How are you going with your first? I mean, are we going to see Mirda Andreeva?
I'll be honest, I can make a case for all four of them winning it.
Yeah.
I can honestly go from here and pick any combination. I think you can make a valid argument for all of them.
Yeah.
But I'm going to play it safe, and I'm going to be going for Rybakina to beat Anisimova and Sabalenka to beat Andreeva.
I think we're going to have Sabalenka defeat Coco Gauff. And then on the other one, it's really tough, but I think I'm going to have Anisimova.
Okay.
It's quite crazy that I've
I can see that one as well. I mean, bookies-wise, I wouldn't be surprised if Anisimova is favourite against Rybakina. I think she would be.
Osaka?
Or Osaka. Yeah, I think for both of them. The reason I say that is she's reached the last two Grand Slam finals.
Yeah, incredible.
And the way she's playing is very, very good. Yeah, however, I'm not going for it. So I do have a different final. We've both got Sabalenka. The Sabalenka Rybakina final. That is a match that can also go either way. And we've seen Sabalenka in Grand Slam finals last year struggle. Especially here. So I don't know, but I think I'm going to just maybe be boring. I'm going Sabalenka to win the tournament and beat Rybakina.
I don't think it's that boring because I think that she's been to the last three finals. She's won two of them.
Kyrgios has just beaten her.
I don't think that's going to play any factor. In my one, I've got Anisimova Sabalenka. Sabalenka played her in the semi-finals in Riyadh in the WTA finals, beat her in 3 sets. Played her in the final, remember, of the US Open, beat her in straight sets. Anisimova beat her in the semi-final of Wimbledon. Is this the moment for Amanda Anisimova? Does she turn it on at the start of 2026? We saw all of the pain and all of the tears. Is it going to start with all of the joy? I'm going to go for it. Everybody's going to have Sabalenka winning this tournament. Remember years ago, I went Anisimova to win the Australian Open. I'm going for it again. I'm going Amanda Anisimova to win the Australian Open. I didn't think this was even possible in my head before. I didn't even know her draw before we started this draw preview, but it's just panned out this way. And I think the start of the tournament's quite nice for her. And I think
I'm going to be back. I'm going to be watching it all now, the early rounds, because with a different kind of intent. I mean, Simona Wallet opening match. Now I'm interested in Wallet. I'm going to be looking at what she's been up to. I'm wondering where she's staying. I'm wondering what her diet is, her coach, her regime, what racket she's using this year, her outfit. I'm invested in the Wallet now, and hopefully she wallops Anisimova off the court.
Any dark horses we want to pick out for this one? It has to be outside the top 20.
Okay.
Or 20 or above, I think we allow, don't we? Or does it have to be 21?
What's Osaka?
Osaka is 16, I believe.
Okay, no good then. For me, my dark horse is going to be Svitolina. Am I allowed her?
No, she's number 12. Svitolina. Yeah, my dark horse is Mirna Andreeva. No.
Then I don't have one. Oh, I don't have a dark horse then.
You've got to have somebody.
Okay, it's going to be Alex Eala for the hype. Like, I would like to see her do it, but I don't believe that she's ready yet. However, she did play very well in the lead up, and I think there's a fantastic player in there. So Alex Eala for me is my one to watch this tournament.
So that's it. The end of the draw preview on the women's. I picked Anisimova. I was a little bit risky. JG was boring. Went for Sabalenka. Tell us who you picked in that comments section below. Anything left to say?
Well, you used to be boring yourself. Now you've turned into Crazy Ben. And as you all know, well, you don't know, but Ben does. That is his nickname at the work office parties. Crazy Ben is back, but this time in the tennis sphere. If you haven't already, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and make sure to watch our men's video. See you soon.